So this is the second part. This time I'm going to talk more about the moon missions. Remember the fireball I told you? The fireball is actually currently being refueled for a lunar mission. So that's why I am not really doing it regularly, because I won't need as much fuel. Now, one of the main things that a lot of people ask me is, how the hell am I supposed to get to the moon? Well, I will use my flagship rocket. This is called Luna 1, and it is a 3-stage rocket. It consists of 3 stages, so these are 2 boosters. Once you've used them already, you can detach them, and they will detach. But this is just a ground test. Once this main little, how am I going to say this? The center is empty. You can apply this, and you can turn on the engine, and the auxiliary engine will turn on. And if you want to land, you can just use these 2 landing gears to land on the moon. You can use these 2 landing gears to land on the moon. Now, I've already landed previously, and you can see that I actually already have a base. This is called Moon Base Alpha. If I switch to this, zoom in, you can see that it's much larger than the moon base. It's mainly because, 1, the moon is just closer to us, and 2, the moon's gravity is much lower, which means you need less, how might I say this, thrust to move around. Also, there's no air, so there's no air resistance, and so you can just move in a straight line above. You won't be slowed down by air resistance. Currently, there are 2 modules. You've got the habitat module. This module keeps your crew alive, so that it's functions similar to the habitat module in the Fireball, and it contains life support and all those type of systems that allow your ship to stay alive. Now, as you can see, there's no docking module because there's no need for a docking module. It's a home. You don't need multiple docking modules to dock multiple cars, if you know what I mean. That's why it immediately skips to this power station, which holds 2 big solar panels that receive light from the sun. Especially since the moon doesn't have an atmosphere, the light strikes it more regularly, especially since there's no day and night cycle. This is this base, how am I saying it, is located in the Sea of Serenity. It's one of the many iconic craters on the moon. You've already got the Sea of Tranquility, Copernicus crater, Ocean of Storms, and Tycho crater. And the reason why I'm building this base is I'm planning to do a moon grand tour. So you see, in the software, you can actually go to the Space Center, and it sort of logs all the things you've done. One of the things you can do on Mars, the moon, is you can do a moon tour. If you zoom in, you can see moon tour, the 3rd. Basically means that you need to land on 3 separate places on the moon. And it's very hard to do that if you only have 1 set of fuel. So if you build a place where you can stay and you can refuel